So hello everybody, this is Adrianna back again from the Colour Me Alive Collective. So this is our first week of actually beginning directing self-compassion towards yourself and the steps we're going to take in order for that to happen. So last week was just an explanation of what self-compassion is, and this week it will be about the steps, the first step of how to start showing yourself self-compassion. So the first step will be to acknowledge the pain. So for example, just being present with your experience and being flexible with how you're feeling, moving towards it rather than moving away from it. So just trying to acknowledge with a sense of curiosity, what am I feeling? What's going on for me in this moment? How am I coping with how I'm feeling? Whether it's about, I don't feel comfortable at the moment being in COVID, I'm on my own a lot. Acknowledging that pain, acknowledging that suffering for yourself. So the first step to self-compassion, we consciously and intentionally notice and acknowledge our own pain. So we do it deliberately. We go out of our way to notice it, to be curious about it, and to acknowledge it. So whatever painful thoughts arise for you, images, visions, just to be able to sit with it and feel it, just to allow yourself to feel whatever's there. So have you ever heard of the saying, in order to heal it, we have to feel it? And that's a fact. So when we feel the pain, we start to heal the pain. It's the same like, if you broke your leg, you feel the pain. So you go to the doctor and you start to get it fixed. And as you're going through the pain, you take medication to get it better. And eventually then it starts to get better. And you can still feel that it's starting to get better. So when you intentionally look within yourself, you will also feel, God, I'm starting to get better. You'll start to feel a little bit less anxious around the pain. It'll be less daunting when you sit with it and you're curious about it. So that's very different from our normal default, which is to suppress the pain. Normally, our first instinct is to, quick, shut that pain down. I don't want to confront that. And that's what we've been taught. If you're crying, what's wrong with you? You'll be okay. Nobody says to you to stop laughing. If you're laughing, they don't say, stop laughing. So we've nearly been taught, don't cry, don't be sad, don't have a bad day, get on with it. So we have a tendency to suppress everything. So often it's useful to express what we have noticed in a non-judgmental way. So even, for example, you may say, I noticed that I'm feeling very anxious going to bed at night, because at night time you're in bed on your own, it's dark, it's quiet, and that's when a lot of the thoughts can come up. So just to notice that you might feel like, I'm a loser, I'm not enough, nobody likes me, just to notice whatever your experience is around noticing your pain. You don't have to sort it all out, you don't have to have the answers, it's just to allow the pain in, to acknowledge that it's there. So the first step is accepting and acknowledging the pain. So you're not saying that you're over it, but you're just accepting that it's there. You're acknowledging that it's there. You're not trying to push it down anymore. So just for the week, try and really acknowledge your pain. Be curious, ask it questions. Go to bed maybe 5 minutes earlier to sit with it. What I've noticed when I do it, it does pass. The first few times I've done it was very uncomfortable and I didn't like it because I didn't want to confront how I was feeling because I was so used to suppressing it. But when I started to confront it and accept it, it actually lost its grip on me. I actually started to feel a lot better. So just to try and always remember, start with the easiest type of pain, not the biggest pain that you've been through. Something easy, like maybe something that triggers you. Remember, whatever triggers you is something that you've created. So whatever triggers you, that's a really good way of learning. So again, guys, that's the first step. I'll be back on to you next week with the second step, and we'll do that for the next 5 weeks after this week. So thanks a million, guys. I'll chat to you soon. Again, any questions, you can email me, adriannamannix@gmail.com. Thanks a million, guys. Chat next week. Bye-bye.